That's why I said watch out. You gotta be careful.
Okay, seems like we're fine
You never
now.
know when they come out. He's gonna keep pressing it.
Whoa, okay. We got recoveries. We mixed them up.
They're gonna follow Evil Memo.
Okay.
Nice conversion. Knocked over his spin dash. Oh, nice use of the grab armor.
Yeah, he's getting kicked.
Goodness.
He's getting his own stuff used against him. Oh,
no, he's
not dead.
Yo, it's a man. Okay, I think we're good now.
If you close your eyes, an up tilt is on the way. You can hear it in his bones.
No,
but we got a dash attack instead.
You've called like 3 up tilts that were dash attack.
Yeah.
Boom.
Okay, damage.
Okay.
Damage.
Okay, damage.
I need 1 forward smash from either character. Steak forward smash is strong as hell.
Stream is laggy, yeah, I thought so.
Probably kill Sonic. Oh no.
Pretty sure at ledge. Oh, what happened there? What's that? Cypher blew him up?
No! That's...
Ooh. We got our cheerleaders. Alright. One more and Sunito frees us.
Let's see if it's the whole stretch.
Thinking, you know.
I wanna go. What are your food, bro?
That was on your end? No, I don't think so.
You know, all these characters, Lucas, Robin, Ness, just eating in front of our faces.
Yeah, I'm hungry. Bro, I'm trying to eat a fat meal like those guys.
Oh, wow. What a combo.
You
gotta respect the awareness.
Yeah.
I mean, like, these guys clearly play against Snake, so they've got.
Well, he switched the Snake.
Huh?
That's Sunito. He switched the Snake.
I mean, he switched the Snake.
Yeah, he
these
played
guys.
Snake.
Whoa!
When was this? He was a Baxel. 2 years ago?
Whatever that was.
Yeah.
It was like December 21.
Oh, there's the forward smash, but he was hitting grenades. He's hitting grenades.
It's like fighting ghosts, except you blow up. Okay. Sunito going a bit too fast.
Yeah, Apollo Kage looking mighty fresh this game.
I don't know what happened this game, but
something happened. Sunito was probably hitting a lot of explosives, and then just blew up.
Okay.
Okay, we're blowing ourselves up again.
What kind of battle cry is that?
That's a good question.
Uh-oh.
Back throw.
Goodbye.
Okay. Noted.
Yo, this is a stick up. Stick up. Okay. One more time. Up smash. Oh, that was nice. Even if he didn't mean to do that, jumping into the homing attack so you get hit by the out smash.
Yeah.
Very clever. We're gonna pretend like that was intentional.
Oh, really? Actually?
Maybe it was. You never know with this guy. Ooh, no sir. If it's not real, you're gonna get frame 1 grenaded.
Oh.
Blowing up. Blowing up.
Nice.
Off the side. Nice. Back air. Back throw. No,
Beep
sir.
beep.
Oh, we gotta stop rolling from the ledge.
Alright, we need that extra credit.
Yeah, we need all the extra credit we can get.
Oh no. Not
This is
time.
a really. Oh no. Back up. Oh
Yeah.
To the ledge. Sonito is
Okay.
not out of it.
Not out of it.
He definitely can.
I'm pretty much just watching it to get an idea now.
A lot.
Yeah, he is exploring a lot. Oh. Stick him.
Nope. Oh, whoa, dang. I thought that was like gonna be punish on the spot dodge there.
Yeah, Sonito's playing with fire.
Oh, no.
And he got burned.
Game 5. Game 5. Not game 5.
No.
I mean, these are
Water, guys.
water.
Yeah, these are very good games.
Yeah, these are good games. Don't mind our belly aching. If there's a reset, that would be mighty impressive.
All Kage is showing. Yoshi's story.
Yoshi, wow.
Now, if Stagehands was
Uh.
Randall would be here.
Yeah, no Randall.
Dark
Shout out to
times
the boy.
Shout out
when
to
Yoshi's story was in the stage list.
He looks so
Saving
nice in
lives.
this game. Too bad you'll never see him.
Yeah. We'll never see him.
Apollo off to a good lead.
Yeah, he's off to a good start.
Tappy
This is looking like a reset so far.
Hey, don't count him out, you know.
I am not counting out Sonito at all. That is a PGR player, I'm pretty sure.
Georgia still has this legal
What do we
today.
think of this tilted stage and Sonic F Smash?
This is from like 2 years ago. I don't know if they still do. I hope not.
I don't know.
Uh-oh. Okay, we're about even.
Yeah, we're definitely about even.
Oh,
he caught him
that was
slipping.
some Roadrunner shit. Oh my god.
Terrible stage,
Oh, we are out of
and
that
this
throw.
stage sucks.
Backdoor me. Back up. I have explosives and I'm not afraid to use them.
Oh,
Oh, F-Zip.
donkey kick.
Oh, what? It still exploded. That's funny. Oh,
And then, oh,
Who actually likes this stage? I don't know, man.
they're just fighting now.
If someone actually likes this stage, I don't believe them.
get off of me.
Yeah, the Mario player.
Oh, Kage.
Spot dodge.
Setting up the grenades.
First options. Oh, we missed. I thought that was a back air for sure.
Oh, here comes the back air. The wall of back air.
Oh, dang, really? Dang.
Back up.
This
Well, he
move
tried to
will
get out
never
of it.
hit for this set, huh?
Maybe we'll get one.
And it'll end the game. We'll end the set with the F smash.
Oh,
Yo,
nice
well, okay,
tag.
nice tag.
Whoa! Rocket lock.
Oh.
Dash attack. Psych you
Have
out.
to use, nah, this is worse.
Follow Kage.
Passionate cheers.
Making it
from the
really close.
Peanut gallery here.
Yeah, peanut gallery.
Oh,
The
okay.
back air.
All right, it all comes down to this.
Yeah, this is.
Are we
Either the
resetting?
last
Are we
game
staying
was-
here?
Yeah. Are we going home?
What's it looking like?
So far,
Okay,
Apollo Kage.
okay. Hold on.
He's got some stuff
No
cooking.
pressure.
Not just the grenades, he's got some combos cooking.
Oh, the classic.
It is
Oh
looking.
man, Apollo is
So
just,
far, it's looking like a reset.
yeah, Apollo is running away with
Yeah,
this.
he is running.
Stopped him in his tracks. Oh.
Stop them.
Oh,
Oh,
he
he
tried
tried
to
to-
mix the shit out of him. this point. It's late. Everyone's gone.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. This is looking pretty,
Yeah, this is
almost, whoa!
oh, he's
Oh, I see it. Oh! Oh, I know he wants it.
yeah, he definitely wants it.
Oh!
They're both feeling the pressure now.
Yeah.
With his last hit.
Here. Oh.
Yeah, we are setting up the minefields now.
Oh my god. What could
Edge
happen?
guard could happen.
Oh,
Oh,
the late dash attack.
oh, this
Oh
is
man. This really is.
yeah. Oh, he was so low. What? They both live?
Hello.
Yo, what's going on?
Okay. What is going on? Oh no.
Oh. We're,
I'm speechless. Oh my god!
no, he's still alive.
Dude, this
Nothing about.
that is insane.
Oh, okay.
Finally.
Oh my god.
So we have a reset.
We gotta reset.
Oh yeah, Lego lover, it's true. By far.
Now that is what you call African DI.
Final set. Should I change it to like loser?
Yo, what's up, Sticky?
Yeah, you should. Sunito, you have the L2 and C. And what better way to start off the next set with PS2?
Oh, is this lowercase?
What's up, King Pig Axe? How you doing?
There you have it.
So now we're sitting in the reset. Apollo Kage bringing it back all the way.
Alright. Got more Smash to sit through.
Yep.
But honestly, that last game was pretty butt clinching.
Yeah. That back air is going to
Sunito
snuff
making
him out.
quick work of that stock.
How nervous were you?
Gone.
I don't think I was very nervous at all.
Stock.
So active. Yo,
Back out,
Sit
back.
down.
Yeah, sit down. In my airspace for what?
yo, we fighting.
Yeah, we are boxing now.
Oh no!
We don't want that happening. Oh.
Oh wow! Oh, that didn't work.
Oh, that
Dang,
was.
that missed.
Dang.
He really
Held shield.
Yeah. Sometimes the best thing to do is to do nothing. Uh-oh.
Oh, we're making good uses of those air dodges.
You already know, Axel.
Maybe.
We stay spreading the truth.
And
Yo, what's up,
the
guys?
bounces too.
Nice
Beaver
get up
versus-
attack.
Whoa, he just ran into him. He had no fear.
Oh,
never mind.
Nair killing. Up tilt. Why not? Up tilt.
fat hog.
Back air?
Very
Still
fat
no.
hog.
Morley has the package bet.
Uh-oh.
Oh, nice.
Not fat enough.
Yeah, homemade attack. He's been sniping with that. Oh, nice conversion.
Oh, did he stick him?
Oh,
Oh, we got the Sonic combos. The Sombos.
the Sambos.
Sambo de Amigo.
Without dropping a stock, they forfeit. Oh my goodness.
Oh, what?
Yeah, he's going deep for that back air.
Well, good on you.
He's gonna end the stock quickly. Post haste.
Oh,
Move.
not enough though. How did he end up behind him?
Oh,
How did he end up behind him?
Okay. Okay, sick. Alright, cool. Okay. We're set.
How did he end up behind him?
Paulo Kage
Oh,
making the correct adaptations that he needs.
adaptation. Adaptation. I'm gonna keep calling you on it.
Let me rock.
We're back at Yoshi's. I wonder why Sonic wants to be here.
Tripod.
Huh?
Triplet. And walls.
Oh.
Walls.
You can die like early too, right?
Well, sure. But, you know.
That is a little scary. Oh man, we're just doing it.
Is Sonic a good matchup for Snake? I think it's even.
Oh, whoa.
Whoa.
Like 50-50.
Uh-oh. Yeah, got out of the grab, but oh no.
Yeah, be careful of that. Sunito looking healthy this game.
Yep.
Well, I was about to say, and as I said,
Oh no.
Are you seated to run into a Sonic? Yeah, I'm seated to run into this player that I'm watching right now.
Like a D's. At this point,
Dang, Sonic could just
you know,
Cypher like that with homing attack. That's crazy.
yeah. At this point, you just let what happens happen. You conserve your strength and focus on the next set. And if something happens,
dang.
something happens.
Okay, it looks like that was the correct stage to pick. I can't believe we are still rocking that victory theme from Sonic 06. That is the same exact music. Yo, Smashville?
Oh, yay,
Hello.
Smashville.
Alright. The platform has made its pit stop for the rest of the match.
Yep.
Oh, you know what? Snake likes that platform, doesn't he?
Yeah, he sure does like that platform. He doesn't like that.
He doesn't like that.
Yeah, he sure does like.
Oh, you know what? Snake likes that platform, doesn't he?
Yeah, he sure does like that platform. He doesn't like that.
He doesn't like that.
Yeah, he doesn't like those feet in his mouth. Sunito is awake. Oh, he couldn't punish him. Oh.
Yeah. Sunito is really good with this matchup.
Oh no.
Not a going. Oh, this is not okay. Trade.
Well, Sunito's
The crowd has made their decision. Don't count Apollo Kage out of it yet.
Yeah, we can't count him out of it yet. If he could just find a way to get past those homing attacks.
Whoa! That was crazy.
Sunito would be getting punished a lot more.
If what now?
If he found a way to get past those homing attacks, but that up tilt is going to do it. Only 30% on Apollo Kage. He could do this after having a really rough start. But this isn't how we do it.
Regrab? No.
Oh, we're getting looped off stage. Oh.
Cypher.
But you would.
No!
I mean, at this point,
I'm not sure. Yeah,
we're going to
lost.
take a death.
Oh, guys, am I gonna lose this set? Oh no, guys, what do I do? What do I do? It's okay. I know the outcome of the set. Haha. Hey.
And Sunito sitting at game point yet again. Will he be able to close it out this time? Is the real question. And you know, just like to thank you guys for hanging out with us.
We
tonight.
got the Animal Crossing music.
Yep.
Here in Small Battlefield.
Yep. It's just like the good old Brawl days, guys.
Yep. This song wasn't in Brawl.
Huh?
You said just like the good old Brawl days, right?
Yeah.
This song wasn't in Brawl, was it? This was in Smash 3DS.
Just like the good old Brawl days, guys.
Alright.
Relatively even game, but Sonito's off stage.
Oh, dang.
Sonito's off stage. Sonito's off stage.
Oh!
Oh, the down air didn't connect.
Too greedy for his punishes there.
Get him.
What?
We didn't count to 30. But we both died.
Yep.
Reset.
Like that first stock never happened at all.
Yeah. We're back to Smash 4, 2-stock game.
Yep. Just like this music.
Yep.
Smash 4. Good old brawl days.
Yeah, good old brawl days.
Oh, dang.
Oh, isn't there got stuck?
Intercepted.
Back throw, yep, we're going for the back airs again.
Okay, nice mix.
Oh.
Doesn't make use of that off stage.
Well, we finally hit one.
Okay. Those iframes.
Oh no, we didn't punish him for the landing like that? That was an up tilt.
He tried to mix him there. Oh, he tried to cross him up. Sonito having none of it.
I was mashing and then he ran to C4. Let's go.
Will we be seeing another game 5? Question mark? Oh, he's off stage. He's too high.
Alright,
there's the back there. Last stock situation, 34% on Sonito.
We put in their full names there, huh? I see.
You just put their full name?
Yep.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Well, that way you know who the crowd's cheering for.
Yeah. Calling people by their government names. But Apollo Kage looking
Oh! The parry?
Down beat the wrong way.
Oh my god. Grenade parries?
Yeah, grenade carries. Definitely one spin dash, as someone in the crowd stated.
One spin dash.
And the grenades are coming out in full force.
Those grenades. Oh, he's in. Will we take those? Okay. Oh. Okay. No conversion. Okay. Oh, the miss.
This is looking like deja vu. Can Apollo Kage close this out yet again?
He's in. He's back on stage.
Oh, these late hit dash attacks. Caught him slipping.
It finally
the schmixerization.
It finally worked. Here we are.
Got him.
Game 10. The thing that I didn't ask for, but I'm glad that it's here.
Yep.
Now the real question is,
we're going back to Yoshi, where it all began. Oh, no, we're not.
We're going
back
to Smash.
Uh-oh. Sonic's gonna want to be careful with that middle platform.
Here we go, guys. Down to brass tacks, the last one. Not on PS2.
Yeah. Surprise, surprise.
Yeah, like game 5 last hit. It's understandable for sure.
Starting the game off, Snake having the more percent. Relatively even, but ahead.
Okay.
They are trading blows.
Yep. They're just fighting at this point. Oh, nice turnaround grab. Oh, met him with the back air, the air to air.
Yeah, air to air. Said, I do not want to get back air today, sir. And the upper conversion.
Oh, the up tilt. Okay.
Apollo Kage taking the first stock.
Sonic needs like a gimp, like yesterday. He's taking too much damage.
Yeah, 31%. It's only going to get worse.
That depends.
He's got to stop the bleeding, though.
Yeah.
Nice
recovery. But he needs to do it. He needs to do it.
Oh, no!
I remember that.
Can't count Sonito out of this
You
yet,
can't
but
count
Apollo
it out, but
Kage
I would
is
be
popping
shaking.
off currently.
Okay. Okay, the back air.
Stop the balloon.
It's still in there.
Two more stocks. Apollo Kage is looking really nice right now.
Yep.
Sonic at 72%.
Sitting so pretty.
Yeah, he
pretty.
literally can just sit back.
83.
Oh, 109.
Every grenade is like another, like, ooh,
Yeah,
it just
it's
hurts.
part of your life.
Yep,
Up
it is.
tilt, and he
Yep.
takes the game.
Oh. One sec. What'd you say? Ding. Alright. So, I got what I wanted out of that. Holding shield. And this guy isn't going to move forward. Yeah. Crouch is pretty good. 2 hot sets. Yeah. So, let's. There we go. Okay, so. Okay. Different E-Man. Oh, there's multiple E-Mans. We welcome all the E-Mans here. That's funny. All right.
Set on my dead, I'll miss the
All right. We're gonna get this started in a second. I don't have my phone with me right now, so I need to. Philly cheesesteak from Publix peak. Honestly, I could see that. I could see that being peak for sure. Okay. I'm gonna down some coffee real quick. How's everyone doing? Chilling, glad to hear. All right. So, what's going on, everyone? So, let me know if the audio is all good and such. But what's up, YouTube? Welcome back to an updated matchup chart from your boy, AK. I traveled around, gotten more experience, scuba dubered it in Japan, all that good stuff. And I have more thoughts to bring back to you. I will be munching on some food during it, so like keep in mind. Like, I got some broccoli right here, but in general, let's kick it off. Banjo has a similar game plan, but we do it better. I played a friendly set with TG, the best Banjo, at 1-3-2, and we both agree it's Slight Snake. But we just find kills easier, and we're harder to kill than him, in my opinion. Bayo, Slight W. Crouch Camp is really good against her. The Bayos are getting better at the matchup, so optimized, I could see it being even, but I don't think it's worse than that. I think it's a slight win. I think the nerfs or the buffs help to make her better in the matchup, but ultimately it's still in Snake's favor. This is a pretty like complex matchup, so I think once you like know all the stuff, it's W for us. Even. I think Bowser's even. He benefits from trades more than us. We benefit from covering the stage because he's so big that he can't really get past it. But it's an even matchup because he's heavier than us, so we can't like grenade trade, and we have to remain pretty disciplined in neutral. I played the best Byleth in Japan. That's not like, I'm not sure if that's considered Riziasu, but I played Reino, who's like a solo Byleth, so I'll say the best solo Byleth in Japan, and I won 2-1. I think Byleth and Snake are pretty even neutral wise, but like with connecting and making the most off their hits. But I think Snake's gonna find the hit more consistently every time. Like, your set against Leon was nuts. Yeah, I'd like another one. I wanna see how it goes next time, because I don't think it's an even matchup, so you can win or lose it, but I don't think I did the matchup justice in that set. But yeah, so I beat Reno. It was very close, but I think Snake just finds closes out the stocks easier than Violet does. Bowser Jr. same concept. This is bad Sonic, pretty much, and Snake can shut down Sonic. But I think that in general, Bowser Jr. has tools to edgeguard Snake. Like, I've lost to Bowser Jr., but I think it's still our favor. Like, solid +1. Captain Falcon. This matchup's good for us. We Nikita him. It's pretty even and neutral, but we ultimately I feel like we have to commit less. We have to commit less than Falcon does at the end of the day. Bowser Jr. can jump and pick up grenade, but it's the same counterplay that Sonic does. He's literally just not as good Sonic. We'll keep all these characters out for later. Chrom, we win. Just throw him off stage, dude. Neutral's even, and then he gets off stage, and he just perishes, dude. There's so many Chroms who have the lead on Snake, and then they go off stage and they just get cheesed. Corrin. Yeah, this matchup's even. Not quite yet like that K-Zone. Not quite. But in some of these matchups, yeah. Corrin's even. I could see Snake winning in the future. I'm not experienced enough. This character used to not space, so all the Corrins that they lost this matchup, it's not that bad. It feels even from the Snake perspective. In the terms of, I think some of the habits I have are getting exploited by the character, but ultimately it doesn't feel that bad. It doesn't feel like the risk reward is skewed that much in my favor. I know, because this used to be seen as a -2. Oh, this is Ian. Oh, that makes sense. Why is Bayo not solid W? Bayo got buffed. TLDR, Bayo got buffed. And can wish time grenade on command. So it makes it harder to fight her. She's just a good character. Cloud is even. If you want to know why Cloud's even, go watch my last set with Spargo. Dark Pit. I actually don't know. Because, Hurt Zachary. I'm gonna say even. I truth be told, this is not one of the matchups that I've grinded extensively, so maybe with more experience it could be winning for Snake. I think Shiny Mark thinks Snake wins. I don't have enough experience to confidently say that I would be able to beat Zachary. And Pit has multiple jumps and Pit has reflectors, so I could see him having the tools to make Snake work for taking stocks and also edgeguard potential. Or even could be winning. Samus, even. Hard matchup, not losing. I think it's just a matchup where you have to play a very particular way. And I think that the best Snake at this matchup by far is Hurt. So if you're able to watch Hurt set against Yara, you can kind of see where my thought process is coming from on this matchup. Okay. Diddy Kong. Solid W. The only way you're losing to Diddy Kong is if it's a brawl vet that is on Diddy Kong that could beat Snake with other characters anyway, but he's just playing Diddy Kong. That is literally the only scenario where I've seen this character win or take Snake to game 5 is when it's just an established brawl vet that is going crazy against them. And then we got Donkey Kong. Slight win. Donkey Kong is Donkey Kong and Bowser are the same thing, except Donkey Kong doesn't have the cheese potential of Bowser side B. The Donkey Kongs are just going to try to break your shield and charge Giant Punch, and if you don't lose to those two gimmicks, you win the matchup every time. Snake can get Ding Dong, but he has the tools to blow himself up out of Ding Dong %. Slight W. Doc got hands. It's not solid W. It's not solid W, but I think Snake takes it. I'm sorry, Brian Ding. You're going to learn today that this is my matchup chart. Okay, so Dr. Mario. You think we beat Diddy harder than DK? Yeah, 100%. I see a super heavyweight and even. Yeah, Bowser. Side B. Okay, so, yeah, Doc has hands, but ultimately you can wall him out. But I think it's easier for Doc to do it than Diddy. Because of, like, Doc hits hard and is slow. But Snake's slow anyway, too. Duck Hunt, slight win. We're, like, better Duck Hunt. We're better Duck Hunt. So Duck Hunt can throw it down in the neutral, but we cheese harder. We close stocks with less commitment. And as long as you get past the Clay Pigeon side B, GG's. Okay, so... Okay, I will put numbers so people aren't confused. Yeah, it's like... Okay, so even this character's annoying, but like even when I fought the best one, Masa, I was still like between experimenting styles, so like I was seeing what worked, and we went last stock last hit in the games that I lost. So I think at that moment that's just like player diff. Like I don't think that was I think he just outplayed me in those sets, so kudos. But yeah, I think Falco's even. Like all these characters are characters that you have to like do specific counterplay for. Fox even. Yeah, Fox is even. Ganon, yeah, I'm just gonna... I usually have a Ganon tier, but I'm just gonna put him in 6-4. This character just perishes to Nikita. Greninja, slight win, down tilt, back air, dash attack. I was like, maybe I'll change my opinion after I played Tarek. I can see why he thinks it's even. I think Snake wins against Greninja. This matchup is way skewed in our favor. Hero is even. You just crouching is good, C4 is good, but he has cheese. He has so much cheese. Is Fox still even if they forget how to play against Snake? No. If Fox doesn't know how to play against Snake, it's like 6-4. But if he does, it's even. 6-4. This matchup's really bad. This might be our best matchup. Big D beat me in it one time, but I know the matchup now. So, we got it. Ike, slight win. I played Tora, and Tora agrees that we slightly win. Just think the risk-reward skews in Ike's favor. Or not Ike's favor, Snake's favor against Ike in closing stocks. You just can't roll. You just have to shield drop. Big D's just different. Yeah, I think like respectfully, I think I could take the set against Big D today, and I don't think he would like fight me too hard on that because the matchup's just so skewed in Snake's favor. The fact that Big D can win that just shows how diff he is. Truly phenomenal player. We got Incineroar slight win. So like I was like, okay. I think that Incineroar Snake is even. It's not. It's not. The cheese is in our favor. I don't think this matchup's even anymore. I think down tilt usage is crazy in this matchup, and I think that back air edge guarding, down smash, and F smash on the Incineroar side B and up B are key. And I think the patience in neutral is fine. Like Snake can box and scrap with revenge. Like revenge and like the neutral B, lariat. I don't know. The one that's like spinny, the spinny boy, get off me tool. If you play around those and like revenge and you get your edge guards, I think Snake wins this. I think it's a matchup situation where the Incineroars always have more practice against Snake than the Snakes do against the Incineroars. Alright, so this matchup, ass. Alright, anyways, moving on. Joker, even. So, going into Joker, right, we're gonna basically want to do a lot of crouching, and you're gonna want to get Joker off stage and cheese his Rebel Guards. I'm going to explain the losing matchups at the end. So I have 4 matchups that I'm going to put. Actually, I'll say 4 or 5. We'll see how I feel. So, anyways, Joker, just play less grenade heavy when he doesn't have Arsene, and pull the grenades out when he has Arsene, and play at a range that's close enough for you to be able to not get like destroyed, but also play at a range that's like far enough away to where you don't have to like interact if you don't need to, because like Arsene gun is pretty crazy. Alright, so Jigglypuff, Slide W. Yeah, Jigglypuff, Snake is, I'll say solid W, honestly. Like, I think this matchup's really hard for Puff. Like, I think it's pretty freaking hard. So, Jigglypuff just gets up tilted, and like, if you don't air dodge very much, she won't get rests, and as long as you don't get grabbed and edge guarded, like, all she has is edge guard cheese, so if you play around that, it becomes so hard for Puff. So IMO, good matchup for us. Isabelle, I think we slightly win, but it's like annoying. Like, you have to play it a particular way. I've grinded with Axel a lot, and unfortunately I didn't get to play with Kept, but I know that Hurt has beaten Kept in recent times. Thank you. So I think that in general, this is where the matchup's gonna be. Is just slight win, but like a lot of these matchups are kind of obscure in the sense where you have to seek them out and grind them. Kazuya, I think we win. Electric gets low profile by crouching down tilt, and I think that all in all, with grenades spaced out on the ground and C4 pressure and Nikita, like if Kazuya hits you with laser while you're shooting Nikita, then you want to have the Nikita shooting directly at Kazuya, so, like when Min hits laser, as well. So I think this matchup's slight W, but if people are gonna be like Kazuya Snake is even, I'm not gonna fight you on it. This is just what I think personally after playing like the best Kazuyas. King DDD. Yeah, this shit's even. Snake could win, but I better not see no DDD players thinking that they win the Snake matchup. You do not win the Snake matchup. No way. You do not win it. You're just a heavy character who doesn't have to care about grenades. That's all it is. Literally, that's it. So Gordo, if you can learn how to interact with it fully, it becomes easier, but generally you just have to respect DDD a lot more than you'd have to expect with how trash of a character DDD is. Even though he's not the best character, his toolset lines up well against Snake, if that makes sense, in my opinion. So I think this is even, but yeah. Ken, oh my, we destroy this character. I played Takara. It's so hard for Ken. This matchup sucks. He has multi-hit Shoryu that gets blown up by a grenade, and then you just put grenades down and skew every neutral interaction in your favor. I've won against Takara, I've won against Jazo, I've won against most of the Kens I've played. Like, I think this matchup's really good for us. K-Rool, slight win. Super heavy logic. You'll begin to notice a common theme that Snake doesn't beat super heavies as hard as you think he would, just because of the grenade trade concept. Kirby, we destroy this character. Just air camp him once you get a lead. C4, he can't do anything about double jump C4, so you just get to spam that and then spam down tilt, and then as long as you aren't getting hard called out by like smash attacks to kill %, you're fine. Little Mac, slight win. It could be solid W someday, but I feel like when you have to interact with Little Mac as much as Snake does, even with grenades, there's always a chance he could KO Punch Cheese, and it's gonna be like it's one of those, on paper this should be 7-3, But in practice, it feels like slight win. Like, after grinding with Peanut a lot, I feel like it's like +1. Like, not too bad, but it's definitely Snake's favor. Link, we outbox you and do your job better. Lucas, even. Okay, so Lucas is a down tilt, back air, dash attack, and jab matchup. Pretty much, which is weird, but like you have to respect some things from Lucas, but all in all, I think at the end of the day, if both players know the matchup really well, it becomes even. Just because like all I need is like one parry to put you in a position where I can like ledge trap you and take your stock, and Snake has a few tools to like stop Lucas from getting the normal reversal options he wants to go for. Lucario, it feels like slight win. I play Armadillo and I lost on like Smash or Matchbox. I lost on Matchbox, but like from not having too much experience in the matchup quite yet, it felt pretty good. And that was like a last stock, last hit set. So it's like if he's probably played against Snake a lot more than I played against Lucario. So it feels like Lucario has room to cheese, obviously, because it's Lucario. That's his whole game plan. But I think Snake has like the solid tools to like wall him out, let it and stop it from happening. Granted, if he has all the knowledge, right? Lucina, I think it's even. During my France trip, I'm gonna play the best Lucina against Snake, so we'll see if that trip changes my perspective. But right now, I think it's even. I think Luigi's slight win. You kind of just zone him out. If he gets in, he can make life hard. But all in all, I think Snake has the tools to skew it in his favor. Mario even. Mario's tough, and Snake can wall him out, but Mario can also get in and make life really hard for Snake. Yeah, but generally, like, in that position, Lucario has to make the play. Like, he's either whiff punishing you, or, you know, he's drifting into you with, like, Aura Sphere, but that's still, like, you can probably trade up tilt there. So it's like he has to take that risk, and I think because he has to take that risk and make, like, cause the initiative unless he's just using Aura Sphere, like, I think Snake has the commitment war win in there. I think Snake wins against Marth. I don't, like, I played, Asuna, the France Marth, and it didn't feel bad. I played Ignize, like, all the Marths I played, it feels like Snake slightly wins that matchup. Just because, like, he has to calculate grenade spacing and spacing around Tipper. I think it, like, lets Snake have more leeway room than when he's fighting Lucina. Marth loses it. It feels like it. Yo, what's up, Izzy? No, it feels like it from practice. So maybe a Marth will prove me wrong. Yeah. Anyways, moving on to Meta Knight. So, we win. I played Matara, traded sets, but I think all in all, Snake has the advantage here. But, yeah, I think it's hard for Marth. Meta Knight gets down to F tilted, and he gets up tilted and up aired. He can kill Snake, but he has to be frame perfect with his combos, because grenades. So I think Meta Knight has to work harder. Mewtwo, yeah, this. So it could be even, but it could be slight win. I don't know, because like my local Mewtwo's were really talented, but I don't know how much of it is him playing against me, or the matchup being like even. Because I'm thinking, you said move it to losing? You for Snake? Can Snake duck Mega Man pellets? We'll get to Mega Man later, Mark, but yes, he can. You mean like losing in terms of Snake tip? That's an insane statement. I think Mewtwo wins the matchup. Mewtwo players are just bad. After I beat MVD at Battle BC, you know, I hope you get to play like a top Snake someday, Tim. Like when Colin got to play Grape, it was like messed up. Things like that when they happen, like, oh my goodness. So yeah, I mean, I'll throw an even as like a shout out to Tim, because I think Tim's carrying Mewtwo, but I'll put it in even for now. Memo, did you see his Mewtwo against my Snake? Oh my goodness. Okay, so we got me Brawler. We win that. We outbox him. He tries to cheese us with Thrupper. The me Brawler players think they win because they can combo with Grenade. Guess what? I can also combo with Grenade, and my boxing tools are better than yours. My down tilt is better than your whole grounded game. So I think we win against me Brawler. Me Gunner is even. This one's annoying. Another same matchup start. Didn't you make 2 last year? Moxie, I can't even make matchup charts in peace? What do I have, a matchup chart limit? Like I can only make 1 matchup chart a year? Hello? Okay, so Me Gunner's even because Absorb or just the kit of Me Gunner is good against Snake. And I think that if they're playing, like if they get a lead, it's really hard, but you can also like crouch under stuff, back air through stuff, and down air on top of stuff, as well as like if you're good at taking stage control and really making the most out of like intercepting them when they try to leave the corner, it can be like pretty doable. Like it's not impossible at all. So I think like Me Gunner's a way worse character, but has good tools against Snake. We get a solid W against Luigi. Honestly, I'd agree if it wasn't for Waka. I think Waka's the game changer. Okay. So the next character is going to be Pyramithra. Yeah, I think we win that. I can't think of the last time that I've like. Okay, so I think we win this matchup, but I could see even. Just because we make life really hard for Mythra and Pyra to get in. So then it pretty much just creates a domino effect where if they can't get like the down air with Pyra, or they can't get like things started before us, we just camp them out. Like, last time I had to play Leo. Last time I had to play Leo, I made him switch off Pithra and go Joker. So, like, I think this matchup's hard. If your opinion's changing left and right. Well, yeah, I literally just went to Japan, Moxie. So it's like, this is why I'm doing a new chart, because things are a lot different. Okay, so I think that we win that. Ness is even. Down tilt, bear, up tilt, dash attack, and smash stacking his recovery are good. But C4 ledge trapping is broken. Nikita can work against him too. You just have to win the patience war. Whoever presses a button first in this matchup will lose, and Snake players love to dash attack. So. Corrin is even. I think which I win. Yeah. But C4 and Hydrant, is a floaty character, so when he jumps in the air, if you parry him, he gets up tilted every time. I think we put C4 on Hydrant, which interrupts his game plan, and then we out clutch him at kill percent. Because you can blow yourself up out of Bell too. Me Sword Fighter, I hate this character. I unironically got me Sword Fighter experience in Japan, and ultimately it did not change my opinion. We still slightly win. Yeah. It's just, there's like cheese. There's like reflector cheese, and if you play around it, you win. Palutena even. Very nuanced matchup, but at the end of the day, it's just about who hits their stuff, because we can cheese her pretty hard, but she can also kill us off the top at like 60. She destroyed us before the nerfs, but after the nerfs, I think it's pretty even. And I fought a lot of the best Palus and have a good resume against them. Like, I beat Louis Money last time I played him. I'm positive on Chase. I'm positive on Chag. I might be even with Chag, actually. I don't know. But, like, even or positive with Chag as well. So, it's like, I have a good resume against the Palus, and they get set wins on me, too. So, I feel like it's a pretty back and forth even matchup. Peach, yeah, this shit's even. I cannot catch this character, but when I do, she dies. I'm 2-2 with Mute. I trade sets with him and just this character in general. So like I think this matchup's even. They're neutral air, dash tag, back air, like just keeping people out. But me and Mute have like game 5 last hit sets every single time. So actually, wait, I have an idea. What if I secure? Okay. All right, here we go. So yeah, like, sorry, I agree with you there, and I think that neutral is like can be scuffed for Snake because of float. So that's why I think the matchup evens out, because neutral's a little hard, but whenever it's like kill percent time, I think we clutch that. Okay, so Pichu. All right, anyway, Pichu, Slight W. I played Inky, the France Pikachu, and by our 3rd set, he just picked other characters. So, I think this matchup... How come you left the echoes on? I mean, it isn't... Actually, you know what? I can make an echoes tier. Also, Umeki beat Hurt a Port. Yeah, like, it's back and forth, right? So, like... I know, I need to see, like, there's not enough data. I haven't played Umeki. Umeki hasn't played, Mutace hasn't played Hurt. But from the data we have, the Snakes and Peaches tend to go back and forth. Echo. Oh, what? Where? Whoa, whoa, whoa. I didn't know about that. Whoa. I didn't even know that existed. Umeki is goat versus Snake. That makes sense. Oh, thank you. Thank you for that. I actually didn't know that was the thing. Okay. Well, that makes it easier. Okay, so... Olimar... I think we will win this matchup. So, like, the Snakes kind of be beating the Olimars. Like, you'll need to replace Corn and Hero. Oh, that makes sense, actually. So, Hero is even, Corn's even. So, Olimar's even. Will this be uploaded to YouTube? Yep, I will be uploading this to YouTube later on. Okay, so, Corn... is an even, Hero's an even, they're back there because the echoes, and then Olimar is, or not, wait, hold on, I'm trolling, that's Slight W, it's not even. Okay, anyways, we're back on track now. So I think we beat Olimar because the Snakes have beat, the Olimars recently. Like, Olimar used to win, but us coming to Theory Crafting, like, I think, Hurt and I were able to push the Olimar matchup as like pretty far, so now he does really good against the Japan Olimars. Him and I both beat Uame, which is like a up-and-coming Olimar grinder in Japan. Hurt's beaten Shuton recently. Shuton and Dabuz don't even go Olimar against me anymore, and I have like beaten MFA recently too, so I think this matchup's good for Snake. Generally just avoid like up smash at low percent and avoid like blue grab, and you're fine. Pit, I have to replace Pit too. I think it's like even. Slight win. Samus, you're right. Belmont, I think we War of Attrition him better, but I could see if Belmont wanted to be optimistic and say it was even. I think neutral's even, but Snake out-cheeses Belmont, so I think at the end of the day it's a slight win, but I could see people saying even because Belmont's neutral is surprisingly annoying to deal with. Solid W, Plant. We destroy that character, dude. Like, he has to work harder. He has to get more reads. Just zone him out, down tilt, grab him. Just Nikita. Nikita's so good. Pokemon Trainer, I think we win that slightly because they can't get off ledge. Our neutral is pretty skewed against them, and if we ever footstool Squirtle, we can kill him at 10% out of the side B. So it's just like Snake has a bunch of little matchup tricks and cheese. Ivysaur isn't as strong as he used to be, and I think that Charizard's kills are pretty telegraphed. So like I think once the Snake players learn to parry Razor Leaf, and in general we should be good. So like I used to think it was like even or losing before the like nerfs to the character, but I think we slightly win after playing Atelier from Japan. And I haven't played DD's PT. I could see it being even, but I think Snake's just out characters them, especially on ledge. Even though I think Pokemon Trainer is still a strong character. Ridley, slight win. I could see even, honestly. Ridley's tricky, but he's pretty big, so he'll get caught by grenades. He can get shield poked by like neutral air, and Nikita can hit him with a weak hit whenever he does up B, as well as C4 going low, and it can be hard for him to land against up smash aerial because he's going to neutral air through the up smash, but that puts him in FAF. Rob, even. Yeah, this matchup's even. Both characters cheese each other back and forth. I think that once the Rob players learn the matchup more, it'll get harder, but I think at the end of the day, Snake has enough cheese and makes life hard enough for Rob to where he doesn't do too much against. Yeah, he dies early. So it's like Ridley, it doesn't mind. You don't mind trading with Ridley as long as it's not smash tax. Don't trade with Ridley smash tax. What's up, Apple? Robin, we win. I played Riziasu. The set went 3-2. I think Snake is very good against Robin, stuffing out landings, not being in the air. Snake wants to stay on the ground anyway. He can crawl under projectiles like Arc Fire and Arc Thunder. So I think it's good for us. We also got Roy. We destroy this character. It's really good for us. Snake destroys Roy, dude. Like he has to get in. He has to hit up close. You don't mind grenade trades. There's a way to get out of like most landing scenarios. Like it's pretty good. It's pretty good. Roy Snake is hard for Roy. It's like the Roy has to know everything for there to be a chance. I think like Gob has beaten me in our last couple sets, but I think it's just overall like skewed so far in Snake's favor once both sides know it. Rosa is even. This character is so surprisingly good against Snake, but is light, so you can die to up air and up tilts early, and Snake has answers to deal with Luma. I actually lost to someone in Japan. I lost to Ocha. Yeah, get in to get stronger hits, that's what I'm saying. So I lost to Ocha in Japan, and I was like, dang, the Rosa player is very strong, and I did some reevaluating on the matchup, and I grinded with some Japanese Rosas, and I think I'm better at the Rosa matchup now, but I think I didn't give this character enough credit before because she has tools that are good against shutting Snake down, but she also gets the up airs and the up tilts, and Gravitational Pull adds like a 1.5 seconds to grenade timer. It's so weird. Like there's so many weird properties to know, and I think once both sides know, it's an even matchup because Rosalina can put us in disadvantage and smash attack our landings, but we can also just kill her with like up air, up tilt, and like back airs, as well as down tilts, and especially dash attacking Luma is really good. and you can also like, she likes to up B past ledge a lot as a mix-up, so make sure that you're accounting for that while you're ledge trapping, and you can make life really hard for her. But yeah, even matchup, put some respect on Rosa's name in this matchup. She does good. Sephiroth, even matchup. Kind of same vibes. Both of these characters are characters I lost to while I was in Japan, and I think that these matchups are just ones where you have to play in such a particular way to stuff out their tools that I wasn't accounting for before. The only Sephiroth I had lost to before was Tweak, so I was like, maybe it's just a Tweak thing, but I think Sephiroth has the tools. You just have to be really good at your Nikita edge guards and really good at crouching under his F-tilt pokes. What's Seph? I don't remember the tag, but it was like my round 1 at a local, and he went to time with me 3 times. And when we didn't go to time in those games, there were 45 seconds left on the clock. That's when I knew Japan Neutral was on a different level. My round 1 was timing me out with Sephiroth. Like, bro was in the salaryman fit, looked like he just got off his 9-to-5 job, took the train to the local, and then played Sephiroth against me round 1 and timed me out. I was like, oh, it's different here, huh? I'll get to the losing matchups at the end, by the way, chat. So yeah, Sephiroth even. I had Ryope talk to me about it and showed me some matches, so thank you to him. He's a very strong snake in Japan. Ryu even. Basically it's like Ken, but he actually has a zoning tool. So then you have to play around like different fireball speeds and you have to call them out. I don't think it's a matchup where we fully camp. I think we have to hybrid style between camping and aggression, because like whenever Ryu commits to just like walling us out, it's actually surprisingly effective compared to other characters. Crouch is pretty good, and you want to use neutral air, down air as well, and like low-key jab just to mix up focus. And then be careful about your shield, but once you get a lead, if you get him off stage, he's pretty exploitable there, so if you can capitalize there, you're chilling. Like, there could be an argument to be made for Ryu potentially winning the matchup, but Hurt actually beat, yeah, Demiya. Yeah, he's really good. Hurt actually beat Asimo recently, so if that's a good set to look at. Okay. Sheik. Even. I think this matchup is even. I think on paper Sheik should win, but I think in practice Snake has a slight edge, so I think it's even. Yes, everyone, this is going on YouTube, so if you're not aware, I'm streaming on both Twitch and YouTube right now, and I'm planning to like upload content to both platforms. So if you're following me on Twitch and want to see more content, and vice versa, follow me on YouTube, want to see more content, make sure you hit the follow sub button on both. Yeah, so Sheik is like Rosa and Sephiroth. Like, all these even matchups are like, okay, it's like, that's what I'll say. Like, you have to know the obscure interactions in the matchup to make it work. Otherwise, we lose them. Like, if you know the matchup, that's what I think is even. Just because, like, these tools comparing against each other, like, they have the tools, but we have the tools to cheese them. Like, that's kind of how I view it. So yeah, Sheik, a very good character on paper. In practice, it's a little trickier, so it's just about managing like how light she is and not letting her play the game. It's like if Diddy Kong could actually like oppress us with options. Shulk. This matchup's even, bro. I need all the Snake players who think this is a +1 or a +2. Y'all need to play Kanaji, bro. Y'all need to play Kanaji. I talked to Kanaji about it, who is a Snake Shulk player, and he agreed that he thinks it's even. I'm not crazy on this one. This character has the tools to play in a way. It's like Corrin. It's the, like, I'm gonna put these two next to each other. This, like, these characters have been developed in ways where they can space. This chart is wild. I know. It's even. Shulk Snake is even. Why does Chrom do better than Roy? He doesn't have to get in for strong hits. Corrin, though, play Neo, Apple. Play Neo. I could see, honestly, Corrin being wrong, though. I can see Corrin being slight when I play it more. But play Neo. So, yeah, they have started spacing around things at the highest level, and it has made life really hard. So maybe when I get better at these two matchups in itself, I will agree that they win. But for now, I do not think so after playing against some of the strongest reps. And Nico the Shulk as well agrees. Didn't get to? Yeah, you got to play him. Sonic the Hedgehog. It's even. So, I think that I am really good against Sonic, personally. Like, I could obviously learn more and, like, get better, but I think that I am very strong versus Sonic. And I think that Snake has the tools to wall him out, back air, leaving grenades on the ground. I think that the reason why the Snakes have been thinking that Sonic is, like, as bad as it is because we have Sonics, who is potentially the best player in the world. Like, that is the best player in the world potentially on the character. You are going to hate that matchup. You know what I mean? Like, not even the best player in the world against Snake. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about Sonic's being, like, at worst top 3. Like, that is, like, I see why Snake players think it's a slight loss. But I have Sonic's win and I have Ken win. Trust me. If I was getting shit on, I'd probably think it was losing too. But, like, even when I lost to Sonics last time, because I did lose last time, it was 3-1. So I'm not getting obliterated, and I beat Ken at Crown. So, like, like, maybe my Snake is weird in that sense, but I think Sonic's even. I can see why they think it's not, but I think it's just a matchup that I have played so much that, like, even if it is a losing matchup, I make them work so hard. And the game you won, yeah. And it's like, I played against Sonic so much that, like, the only people who are going to beat me in that matchup are if you legitimately just outplay me and play better than me, or if you play both characters. Like, that's why I think, like, me versus Sunito is going to be so fun. Okay. So anyways, that's a controversial take. All right, Sora. We win. We slightly win. Yeah, I think Bowser Snake's even. I think theoretically Snake wins, but I think it's even. Sleeper Wolfie, who's built fighting Snake. I mean, I could see it if he's played you so much. But, like, my whole thing is, like, I'm gonna make them work for it regardless. Okay. So, after Sonic, we got Sora. Sora gets walled out, basically. Like, essentially, he just gets walled out. It's just not, it's not a good time for Sora. And all the Sora players who are on Copium saying the matchup's even, that's why Kameme switches off Sora and goes to Mega Man. Whenever things don't go well. Like, if Kameme was out here committing Sora to every Snake set, I would understand it. But there's a reason why most Kameme sets I watch, Rockman comes out to play. That's all I'm saying. Like, that's the GOAT Sora. And bro is switching to Rockman against the Snakes. And I'm just like, you know, I understand it's a better matchup, but if it was even, couldn't you just stick it out with Sora? Like, right? Why not just play Sora? Like, so I think just zoning him out, keeping him out, putting grenades on the ground, putting grenades in the air, making sure you don't get hit by spells or like the cheese IDJ up air up B stuff is like a thing. Whilst it said the Snake Mega Man is even, well, all the Mega Mans can say it's even all they want. I have my opinion. I have my opinion set in stone. Because I think I just played with like the two Mega Man who are the best against Snake in the world in terms of like matchups. So much that it's rough. Okay. So like we're obviously we can have different opinions, but like when I played against I played against Casimir and I played against Scat just a ton. It's not a good time. So anyways, moving on after Sora, Steve. He's S tier, right, everyone? Steven is even. These characters are trying to do the same thing, and they are both very good at doing it. It just depends on who gets it started first. Everyone thinks that we win against Steve, but as someone who plays both Snake and Steve, I think that Steve only has room to grow in this matchup. And that's why I'm putting it as even. This is my meta call. I think that Steve has the tools to make it even as someone who's both a Steve and a Snake player. So, like, my word doesn't have to be gospel. Right now, people can say that Snake wins, but I think it's even. I think this is my late meta game call. I think it's going to be even. Like, yeah. Like, if someone puts Steve in winning, I'm not going to argue. Toon Link. I think we win. Like, I used to think Toon Link was even, but I think we can just catch his landings, and if we get a lead, it's sort of donezo. Like, I think Snake does really well against this character archetype. Like, the links, I feel like, are all good for Snake in general. So Toon Link might be a hot take. People will be like, oh, Toon Link is even. Like, I'm not going to fight you on that. But I think there's genuine arguments for, like, the links struggling against Snake because they're trying to do a similar thing to him and just getting outclassed while doing it. Then after that, we have Terry, slight win. I got a lot of Terry experience in Japan, and I went positive against pretty much every Terry I played. And the only Terry that I've lost to is Riddles, and I don't think I'm losing to Terry at that point. I think I'm losing to Riddles. That's also like the similar mindset with the Kazuya. Like, I don't think I'm losing to the characters at that point. I think I'm losing to the player. So that's kind of like why I agree with putting them there. And then Villager, I feel like Isabel and Villager are here. Yeah, it's like MVD took Riddles game 5 as well, and he was like playing that matchup way better than me. So it was just, in general, I think that it's a good matchup for Snake. Isabel and Villager, I feel like, suffer from the same thing. Crouch is really good. You can box them. You can put C4s down. You can make them pocket grenades, and then you get access to Nikita. And then also, like, if your parry game's good, you'll beat these characters in IMO. Because, like, bro, yeah, a good Isabel, like, I've grinded with Axel. And Axel is very phenomenal against Snake. But I think that Snake has the tools to outclass Isabel. Oreo, this character is even. This character is broken. When you have that win con and you're fast in the air, I can definitely wall you out and keep you out. But you have enough mobility tool's sake to be able to wall people out. Like you can not wall people out, but get in. Like, Wario can get in on Snake, and Snake can wall Wario out. And I think it's just like immovable object versus unstoppable force. So I think Wario Snake is just dead even after playing Gluto a ton. I think it's just even. And he agrees, I'm pretty sure. Wii Fit Trainer. Rosalie and Snake's even. Wii Fit Trainer. This matchup's even, dog. I used to think we won, but I think Wii Fit has some hands in this matchup. No, not even Noodle. Like, Noodle helps, but like, I would love for the GRV people to seed me back into Noodle, man. They keep bringing that setup because he also got the MVD dub too, because he's just good against Snake. But listen, I want a shot again against Noodle. But in all seriousness, though, I think that this character has some tools. Like, Deep Breathing is really good. Sun Salutation is good for interrupting the neutral flow. And Wii Fit has back air too, which is really punishable against Snake when he whiffs kill moves. Like, Wii Fit back air with Deep Breathing, like, you up tilt the Wii Fit from the wrong spot, and you just get exploded at like 105. But, and I've also lost to Varun before too, so I can see why people think we win. I think it's even. I think Wii Fit has genuine opportunity in this matchup, but I can see why people would think Snake wins. But this is my chart at the end of the day. Wolf is even. Spaceys are even. We beat the heck out of each other. I trade sets with Ouch all the time. Dash tag is good. He's gonna do a landing aerial grab mix. Jab's good. It's good to just, you can fight Wolf. You can box him. So just like literally make Wolf approach and then box him when needed. And then keep going on. Yoshi's even. Yoshi is really hard. Yoshi is actually the closest character to being losing. But I don't think he is. Because, like, at the end of the day, the last time I lost to Yoshi in a best of 5 was 1, a reverse 3-0. And 2, it was a last stock, last hit game where I lost when the Yoshi was at like 80% last stock. So in my mind, that's not what a losing matchup is going to look like. Like, I lost to Fui 3 times, but he genuinely felt better at that matchup than Yoshidora. And he just wins on Smashmate too. So I think that's just Fui being godlike at the matchup. I could see someone saying like Yoshi wins against Snake. I don't think it's the most crazy opinion in the world, but in my mind, that was my best performance against him, and it was game 5 last stock last hit. So that in my mind is an even matchup. Yeah, her also beat Yoshidora, so it's not that bad. Young Link. Yeah, this character can't play the game on ledge. This character cannot play the game on ledge. Ibisui Noko in Japan. Yeah, this is her. Oh, Fui is definitely a top player already. Yeah, no, it's so hard. Snake Bees will convincingly more than the other species. I think they're all even. The species have the tools, but they can also get stuffed. And then, so yeah, Snake beats Young Link. Don't pull Grenade and Disadvantage. He's going to make you pay for it and deplete your shield, and you'll be fine. You can also dash attack him. You can grab... Young Link can't play the game on ledge, so if you learn how to ledge trap him, you win. Snake beats Zelda slightly. Zelda has tools to make it hard for Snake to win convincingly, but Snake just out-characters her. Down tilt, crouch. If you parry Knight, you just win. You just win if you parry Knight. It doesn't matter. Zelda neutral B is that it should work like once or twice, and then they become very telegraphed with it, and it's just very simple to beat. The only thing against Zelda is to ban Smashville. If you ban Smashville, Hollow Bastion, and FD with 3 bans as Snake, or just ban Smashville and FD or Hollow, depending on what you value, you're fine. But Smashville is a must ban. Zelda's a top tier on Smashville, and Zelda could win the matchup on Smashville. But every other stage, I think Snake wins. Zero Suit is even. I want to play Mars again because I think I'd do well against him. Even in the set where I lost, it was like 1 stock games, so nothing too crazy. He's just Mars, and plays both characters, so it's like there's not really a Zero Suit that's at that level. But I think the matchup's even. Other Snakes might think we lose. I don't think we lose. The only characters that I think we lose to are in the bottom row. Yeah, the game 2. I don't even know what happened in that game 2, but it was probably tragic if you're putting the 3 dots there. So it's just like, at the end of the day, we'll see what happens next time. I think I can do it. You should order the bottom row. I will. Mars also agrees it's even. Yeah. Real one knows real. Okay. So you know what? Let's add more. Okay, so starting off with this. Okay, so Game & Watch, you can argue it is even because Snake with Rage kills Game & Watch at like 70 with up tilt, but I think that neutral is skewed in Game & Watch's favor, and the threat of Bucket is always going to like inevitably give him the advantage because you can play around Bucket, but it's just like the risk reward on throwing out a Bucket and potentially like dying versus him getting the stock and killing us at 10% is in general just not great. And Hurt Mia, yes, I've seen Hurt Mia, but do you know that Mia's like, I'm pretty sure if I heard correctly, Mia won sets before the Hurt Mia set. I'm pretty sure Mia has like advantage. Dio Kronos. I think, no, I'm just asking because it's a banger set. Oh, of course. Yeah, yeah. Dio Kronos. Dio and Mia are 1-1, which is fair. But, and then Kronos Meister. I mean, like, I just don't see it personally. I don't think this is an even matchup. I could be wrong, but, like, in general, it doesn't seem even to me. Like, Zero Suit, Yoshi, Steve, I could see. But, like, I just think that with how fast he builds damage, ultimately it's going to be easier for him to find his, like, money-making interactions compared to us. Along with Bucket limiting our tools so much that I think, like, the tables, it's just, like, it's not bad, but it's just slightly Game & Watch. More reasonable for it to be even. I mean, I can see it. Yeah, it's like Snake has to work harder, but it's only a slight win for Game & Watch, in my opinion. Inkling. So, alright. Everyone's like, okay, I'm not sure why Inkling, like, why you're so scared about Inkling. Okay. So, in general, Inkling's Booyah window on Snake Chat. Inkling's Booyah window is 120% to 150. It's like 120 to 151 or 121 to 151 or something like that. And aside from the Booyah window, when I get jabbed by Inkling, you know how the property of Ink makes you take more damage? Trades are now making me take 17.5% at full Ink. And I also happen to have the best Inkling in North America in my region. And you're like, oh, well, AK, wouldn't you be able to frame one grenade out of Booyah? Yeah, you try that. You try that. It's not going to work because the Inkling player, if they know the matchup, is just going to space around it. Colorado, yeah, Colorado 8 is in my region. So I have to play against the best North American Inkling, like, by far. And it's just, it's rough. It's rough. So I think that because of Booyah, because of forward air, down air, up air combos, like with Booyah, back air, like forward air, down air, back air, all break us off Cypher, and neutral air strings us into spots where we're getting comboed into a space where we pretty much have to guess for our stock, as well as Snake doesn't like landing, and Roller is pretty effective at catching like whiffed aerials too. I tried to play Shiryuki, but I did not get to, unfortunately, so I'm going to try to get games with him at Genesis this year. But in general, I want to say that Snake loses to Inkling just because of Booyah, down smash to air dodging at lead. Like, Inkling just has an answer for everything and can build up percent on us easy while not having too much trouble taking the stocks. It's actually easier to live as Snake if you get past the Booyah window of 120 to 150 than it is beforehand, just because Inkling dash grab will low profile jabs and it'll like get, and if they use like dash adequately, they can like stuff out dash attack too with like dashing back. So it's just like you kind of have to down tilt and pray that you don't get like stuffed out in the air. Ness and Lucas is pretty much just down tilt, dash attack, and like back air. Back air is like sword move. You just use it like a sword move against them, and it should be okay. Doesn't neutral B? Yeah. As well as neutral B inking us and blowing up grenades immediately, so you can't even really like platform camp them very hard. As well as, yeah, down throw often. So it's just like you have to go for reads against them. But Ness and Lucas, I feel, are both even. They just have different struggles. But generally, as long as you can edgeguard both of them and like treat them like you have a sword in the form of like back airs, down tilts, dash attacks, and also just like up airs and up tilts, you should be okay. But they're definitely tricky, and you have to play in a very specific way against them, and you have to be very deliberate with your explosions. Okay. So, any questions so far, chat? How we feeling? How's your day? My day's going well. Woke up a bit late, so we're getting to the grind. You already know how it goes. Okay, so getting further into things. So Mega Man, did you get to fight Capt? Unfortunately, no. There were a lot of people I wanted to get games with, but I did not. I think pressuring Ness is easier to edgeguard. Yeah, Lucas is weird. Like, I think back air is really, like, important against Lucas, and I think that Snake has the tools to pressure him well. Okay, so Mega Man. It's rough. It's rough. Try your stream for a bit if you don't mind. I wanted to ask you about the... Okay, I'll do questions about other matchups at the end. I'm focusing on the losing matchups right now. So, Mega Man. Metal Blade. Blows up grenade. Side B sticks on Snake. F smash can hit Snake if he's doing like pressing any button at all, especially at ledge. It's troublesome. Up air is really good against Snake's lackluster aerial drift too. Back air and forward air knocking off Cypher, as well as down air spiking Snake, means that Mega Man not only has answers for Snake going high, but also has adequate answers for Snake going low, and also is able to catch air dodges with down tilt. And also he's able to like combo grenade into Bear. He's not going to bear you off Cypher because Bear doesn't hit Cypher, but he doesn't need to. He has forward air and he has up air to like catch you when you fall down landing. And I've had Mega Man set up like potential frame traps where they can do like drag down Bear up tilt setups. Or like funky things with Metal Blade. Leaf Shield is really annoying if you don't know specific callouts for it and you don't place your moves deliberately to shut off like Leaf Shield as an option entirely. And if you're trying to get anything started without keeping Leaf Shield in mind, and he does Leaf Shield and you're not ready for that specific counterplay, you're getting Leaf Shielded the whole time. Like, it's really weird because the move is like low-key inconsistent, so sometimes it blows up grenades and sometimes it doesn't. I don't know. Leaf Shield is a crazy move. And then the pellet neutral, as well as pellets being able to proc grenades, it's possible for Snake to maneuver around it, but it's like, it's so troublesome and you're gonna eat a lot of damage even if you aren't blowing up grenades. And I think that's like a matchup like Inkling as well, where you just have to go for down throw reads, because like a lot of the time you're not going to be able to get those opportunities, and if they're willing to take the grab, you have to try and make the most out of it. And you can Nikita him off stage, but you need time to set that up. And if you don't have time to set that up in a specific way, then he gets to up B out of the corner, and then you can catch his landing, but it's just not as easy as other characters, in my opinion. Like, from my experience, it's just not great. And then, but I'm gonna hit you all with the mix-up. I don't even think that's our worst matchup anymore. This matchup is terrible. Oh my goodness. This matchup is so bad. This matchup, it's our worst. It's our worst matchup. It's so bad. So everyone's gonna be like, did you see when Hurt beat Doramigi? Do you know who Hurt lost to in the same tournament? Does the class know what character Hurt lost to in that same exact tournament? Omuatsu. Do you know who Omuatsu plays? Min Min. Now, granted, I think Hurt is very good at the Min Min matchup because he has wins on Proto. So it's like there is room for me to become stronger in it. But, dude, Min Min is crazy. Skewed neutral, disadvantage as hell, and you have to make the most out of every edge guarding opportunity possible. Otherwise, with Min Min, it's just not, you just won't be able to win. So if you know all of the matchup knowledge and you are better playing them, you can win this matchup. But if you don't have either, if you don't do either of those, it's so bad. Like, we're talking being able to edge guard us from center stage, and it's just such a tough time. No, I don't think Samus or Joker win, but it's just such a tough time against Min Min. Up smash is a reflector. Neutral air can start true combos where we have to at best air dodge C4 ourselves, and just aside from that, it's just like she just walls us out, gets 4 chances to swing, has burst options for if she wants to like mix it up and like break the zone. So your win con is just ledge trapping and corner pressuring the heck out of her, like cover, roll, keep her in the corner. But even then, it's like not an easy matchup. and like she just has a lot of answers. She gets a lot off grabs. Snake doesn't like being grabbed, so I think that in general it is definitely hard, but it's not impossible. Did you play any in Japan? I saw Hurt play against Toon Link, and we played against Toon Links in the Snake versus Tank crew battle. And I think that Snake in general is really good against a lot of floaty characters that aren't just like heavier than him, is what I realized. Like, the exception to the rule is Mewtwo, but he has like a charge shot and he has a reflector, so that's a bit different, and like Rosa, but they all have like things that can mess with Grenade is the common trend. Praetor diff? No, truly. Coordinate even? Yeah. Alright, chat, so this is my matchup chart. And this is the matchup chart going into the 2024 year. So we'll see if this year changes my opinions. But if you enjoyed, make sure to drop a follow on Twitch. Make sure to subscribe on YouTube. Subscribe on Twitch if you're in chat here. And YouTube. I will see you all later. Alright. Peace, y'all. Scoober doober. All that good stuff. Okay, I'm not turning the stream off yet. Okay, so what's up, chat? Questions? Questions. I saw one about Corin, so if you reiterate that, I can explain. Greninja solid W. He has options. Good luck this week. Thank you. I'm not done yet. I'm probably gonna stream for like 15 more minutes. Grin 2 Jumpy. Could you explain how to box out Joker without them rebel guarding everything? Paragon shift, or do you mean paradigm shift? Look, tough for Tarek, but he's still got a game, right? Doesn't Snake beat Shulk? Nope. You might have answered this earlier, but why do you think most Rob mains think it's a -2 matchup? Because they don't know the whole matchup. I trade sets with my local Rob. Doc is slight W because he actually has hands, and his weakness is that he's slow, but his buttons are strong. So when you pair him up against another character that is also slow and strong, it's not that bad. Thoughts after fighting TG? It's a matchup that feels even and neutral, but I feel like it's harder for you to kill me than it is for me to kill you. So that's why I think that Snake has a slight edge against Banjo, because we're both trying to do the same thing, but I feel like the kills come easier to me, and I don't have to force them as much. Snake Shulk is even when they space. Aegis is +1 because Snake can keep them out consistently, and he shuts down Mithra's landing pressure really well. And I've also done really well against Aegis players in recent times when I played them. So like from my experience, it feels like a matchup that is gonna end up being in Snake's favor. Don't understand why I go even with Sheik. I can kill her with up tilt to 80. Well, I mean, if you play Void, I think it would change your opinion. Banjo and Richter are kind of similar. That's how I feel. Like, Sheik has ways to make it even. Down till unsafe bear and tomahawk mix-ups. You make him approach. Between you and Hurt's playstyle, I think Hurt he's optimized a few more matchup specific like interactions when he plays, and he's also just overall I think he's a bit more patient than me still. So working on it. But I think with Lucas, you gotta do bears, up airs, and like jabs. Holding jab is really good on ledge against Lucas because you can't do the zero reversals. And other than that, you just kind of have to down tilt and like back air. And if you're unsure about your back air, you can like drift away with it. You don't really have to commit too hard against Lucas. He doesn't really make you do too much. Yeah, try holding jab against him off ledge. Holding jab on ledge is really good against Lucas because you can react. And if he goes in the air, he's floaty. So he can get anti-aired if you shield and like back air or up air him. What's it called? Well, what other questions, chat? Like Greninja, I think you can jump. Did that in my last set, yeah. Do you got tips as Rosa versus Snake? Just watch the buzz as Rosa against Snake. Just watch that. You can find every tip that I could ever say. The buzz does those. I'm having a good look at Genesis. Hope you can progress the Snake meta this year. Yo, thank you, Patricio. Appreciate you, man. We plan on progressing the meta. I feel really confident about the growth I can endure this year. And I'm not really focused on winning majors this year as much as just like learning, getting better. Would you go secondary against Minmin? No, I'm a solo Snake. I'm gonna be like, this matchup sucks, and then I'm gonna grind it out. Why is Oli in Slight W? We outkill, like, we clutch kill situations against him, and also I think that once you know all the interactions for like shield tilting, killing Pikmin, I think we just out cheese him, and I feel like he's, as a character, we have counters to like whistle and stuff with neutral air, down air. We just have answers for everything as long as you know what's coming, and we can excessively kill Olimar's Pikmin like purples. I actually agree, Hexeract. I think Snake will get better this year, and I think right now, like here chat. So let me, some data just dropped yesterday, which I think this data is pretty accurate for what's been going on in the meta. So this is, why is Diddy in solid W? I think we destroyed Idigon. So this is like the Snake data breakdown playlist, or like data right now. And I think like for the meta currently, it's pretty accurate. Like just with how things have been going. So shoutouts to Hurt's too good. And then like we're still doing it. You're on there? Yeah, shout out to Apple. Grease Almighty. Are you on there twice or just Grease Almighty? Welfare Pickles, Scat. A bunch of homies on here. Pelka, Ram, Grape, Omar, AC, Riope. Riope is godlike. Riope is really good. Estrat is good. Oyoji, Kepler, Q has been on the come up. Kanaji too. Did you ever get to fight against her? Yes. Does Shogun still play? I don't know. I didn't get to talk to Shogun. But yeah. Started attending events that can even rank me. Yeah, Kepler. Kepler is from EU. That's a different Kepler, the one from the Midwest. Have you heard of Nemesis Snake? Is he from Spain? I might be thinking of someone else. I'm not sure. I've heard the name Nemesis, but I'm not sure where. So yeah, this is like the current South Florida Snake. Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure I have. I think I've definitely interacted with him on Twitter. Brandon Gordon. Yeah, doesn't play anymore for sure. He might be coming back, but yeah. So like, the Snake's doing pretty good right now, y'all. Snake's eating good. Because like Alan barely gets to travel. And Smite terms, which God is hurt. So like, are we going by ADCs? Alan flights? No, for sure. Snake is ADC. Oh, so I'd say Paulo. That's actually a hard question. Probably Ram. Is it Rama? That's a fun question. Last year? What's up? Should Alan travel more for sure? Hold on, y'all. Let me make sure I get this question. Yeah, Shogun retired last year. He's not competing anymore. That's a buybacks. So yeah, this is my matchup chart. So what's on the DACAT? I'm gonna see if I can work on that after Genesis. Were you on the fence with Yoshi? I said Yoshi is like the closest matchup to losing, but I don't think it's that bad. Cause like if it was like I got 3-0 and destroyed by Doramigi, but with Fui when I lost him in the last tournament, it was 3-2 last stock lasted. So it's like if someone's gonna say slight losing, I could see it, but I don't think it feels that bad. Just cause like I tend to go back and forth with that character. Like if I was just losing to every Yoshi player I ever fought, yeah, but I mean, it depends. Can't believe you played Fui so much. I know, dude. I was like, are you serious? But like, it was a good experience. He farmed me at first, but then by the end, like, it was last stock, last hit game 5, so I think I learned. He's just like, I don't think that's Yoshi. I think that's him. Personally, like, there's a few Yoshis that are super good at it, but he genuinely felt better than Yoshidora at the matchup. He's on the come up. Yeah, he's gonna be ranked if he can travel. Respect the chart though. Yeah, like, I don't think it's egregious, but if the Yoshis want to say they beat Snake, I'm not gonna argue it because I can see it. My eyes are definitely more open than Japan. It's just like the neutral here is not on the same level, so when the Yoshis have neutral figured out, that character is broken. Like, I went into Japan thinking Yoshi was like top 30. I came back thinking he's like top 15. He's a very good character. He could be like top 20, but like he's around that area. He's very good. But I think that Snake is like, just overall as a character, I think he's insane. But yeah, any more questions, chat? Are Tuesdays or Sundays the worst? I'm less of a fan of Tuesdays personally. Should I was so stylish, it's real.